35%, 40%. So I can let go. Now it's self-sustaining. We'll let it stabilize. So this is idle throttle, which is no good for anything. So we need to give it full throttle, and then the governor will keep the rotor speed. We'll keep the power just right to keep the rotor speed where we want it. So crank it up to full throttle. You see the rotor speed and the gas generator speed are coming up together. There's two needles there. They split when they're different. I'm probably telling you stuff you know, but just for review.
You can tell.
And now we turn on, up on the top panel, we turn the inverter on to main. We turn the starter generator to standby. And at the very rear, there's a power switch for the radar altimeter, which now on our front panel we can set it. So is this all syncing correctly? Are you seeing me move everything? And the other thing,
I can see.
The other thing we need to do is align our gyro compass to the whiskey compass. So the whiskey compass is showing roughly 330 degrees right now. It spawns with the gyro compass set to north, so I'm tweaking that to adjust it. When you get it right, that little circle and the cross both come onto the screen. See that?
I see that.
Now, if you have the reciprocal setting in, you'll also have both of them. So you need to make sure it correlates to your whiskey compass. Because you can see that, and it can look like it's right, but you can be 180 degrees off. So back to 330. And that's good. We're good to fly. We have weapons and stuff. Oh, turning off the master caution. IFF to normal. I'm going to bring down my gun sight just so it's there. You have one too. I think it's the M key.
Oh yeah.
Yep, there you go.
That's pretty cool. A lot of things.
Yep. Just a quick briefing. I'm sure you'll use auto start for the first few. So the whole thing about helicopters. So now I'm gonna pull in a little bit of collective, just enough to fly in ground effect. So we'll get light on the skids. You need to watch out about that because that's when you're in danger of dynamic rollover. So there we are. We're light on the skids, just a little bit more. Okay, we're flying in ground effect. So we're just a couple feet off the ground. I'm not doing a very good job of holding it, but there we are. And yeah, you know about the wacky trim, right? That you have to center the stick before the trim takes effect?
Yeah, but that's the thing. Yeah, that's a trim with these things.
Yeah, it's just a necessary aspect of non-force feedback. There, so I've put in a bit of trim so it's easier to keep hovering in ground effect. A little more on the collective. There we go. Wow, I'm not doing good today.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Now, here's the cool thing. I'm not going to touch the collective. So even though we're just here in ground effect, as long as I go forward, we'll get translational lift from our forward airspeed, and we'll be able to take off like this. Heading into the wind. And right there. Now she's flying. So I haven't touched the collective since we were in that ground effect hover. So if you can hover in ground effect, you've got enough power to fly.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's the biggest thing to understand right there.
So how do you do to go faster then?
To go faster, you put in more collective. But where are we? So on the most important gauge in the DCS Huey is the exhaust temperature, down below the gas producer RPM. You do not want to let that go into the red or even into the yellow. So 600 is about the maximum. So keep your eye on that. Real life Huey pilots don't seem to have that problem. They keep their eye on the torque gauge because there's a clutch And that clutch will slip if you go past the torque limit. Keeps the helicopter from tearing its guts out. So that is your... It doesn't matter how powerful the engine is. Nothing can go higher than that torque gauge. So, yep, we've got more power to play with, so I'm going to dial in some more collective. And at this point I'm holding my stick forward to fly, so I'm going to hit trim, release the stick, and there we go. This is hands off. Trim a bit more to the left. Oh, too much. There we go. So I'm totally hands off now.
See ya. Yeah, I like the vibration.
Yeah. This is one of the better modules for vibration. So am I able to shoot, or is that you? I think it's you because your gun is down. What happens if you press the spacebar?
Okay.
Nothing? Interesting.
My mouse controlled the...
Oh, the guns? Try shooting the guns. Oh, we don't have any guns. That's why.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
That'll do it. Let me change that to rockets. And now can I launch rockets? Yep.
Yeah, no idea. Yeah.
I love the sound.
Yeah. Flap.
I used to get taken for rides in these when I was a kid.
Oh, cool.
Kiowa as well. Well, actually, ours were twin Hueys, but pretty much the same thing. There's two engines instead of one.
Yeah.
And those are the basics right there, except for auto rotation. Let's do one of those. Get a bit more altitude here. So the trick with auto rotation is to keep your rotor RPM up by dumping your collective. So you're just turning your rotor into a glider. But what you absolutely don't want to have happen is for the rotor to lose its momentum by slowing down too much. So we're not very high, but we'll give it a try here. So I'm going to take that throttle and now cut it to nothing. And there, it's as if we lost power. So I'm dumping the collective, pulling back on the stick. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, that wasn't good. We were pretty heavy. We had a lot of fuel and guys in the back.
Yeah.
So I need to work on that.
Yes, complex.
Wonderfully complex.
Yeah, I try, yeah. Absolutely no... Okay, yeah.
That's interesting. It spawned with one of the gunner's doors open. Oh, you came back in the plane. You're a gunner right now?
No, nigga. I think I'm the... yeah, next.
Oh, you probably need to click fly again. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm there.
Oh, you're in?
Next to you.
Oh, okay. That's weird. Why is one of the rear doors was open and the other was spawned closed? Okay, let's start it up again. Real quick. Whoops, forgot my lights. I also forgot external lights. The bad sound, fuel, hydraulics, and force trim, IFF standby, countermeasures on, weapons armed, rockets 1 pair, radio 2, transmit receive. These 2 things don't really matter. Main generator on, throttle, collective down, otherwise you have a bad time. Throttle up, throttle down. Home key to start. So yeah, you can scramble this pretty quickly once you get good at it.
I'm doing the control.
40%. I can let go of the switch. Close these doors. Throttle up. Inverter on main. Starter generator to standby. Radar altimeter power on. Set my radar altimeter the way I like it. Align my gyro compass. And we are good to go. It's really that quick. Boom. Not bad, huh? Okay, press C. And make sure your collective is up before you do. You still there?
Yeah, but absolutely no control whatsoever.
You have to press C. Charlie.
No, but I mean, there's nothing on it.
Oh, you haven't mapped it yet.
No. Well, yours.
Well, let's do that. Why don't you leave this and spawn into your own Huey? There's two here.
I am.
Cool. Oh, I thought you were in me.
Oh, I'm just on the next one.
Gotcha.
View.
Coming back. Oh, it flies so nice. And yep, take your time and work out your controls. You probably want to use a reversed throttle axis for collective so that you're pulling to pull.
Well, I'm trying to do the control, but none of them can recall.
Just stand by a sec. Actually, I'll get in your Huey. Where are you? I don't see you.
I'm in the Huey.
Oh, there you are. Another fun thing about the helicopters is using the searchlights. Ski stop. Just like Jean-Claude Killy.
Ski.
It's a good way to stop without worrying about hitting your tail rotor. Just do it sideways and then you can...
Oh, okay.
Closing my back doors so I can hear you better. There we go.